Hello. I would like to do a tutorial today on all-day makeup. This is makeup that I use for a full workday. I work in retail, and it's important to have your makeup look nice and to be put together. And if you're styling people, you want to be as presentable as possible. So it's different from just casual makeup because you need certain layers. You need foundation, you need to moisturize correctly. So I've been meaning to do a tutorial on this. And I'll start with moisturizing. I used Arbonne. Looks like this. My mother purchases it. She has her Arbonne Lady. It's like an Avon Lady, but it's a very high quality. And I'll start with the gel. It's an intensive renewal serum. It's sort of like a gel moisturizer. And I have a palette. I use a palette, and I think it's healthier to do that because you don't get as much. It's just cleaner that way. You don't have to use your fingers to put on moisturizer. And this is my moisturizing brush. I just find that it's better for your skin to not be pulling on it with your fingers. You have more traction on your fingertips than a nice smooth paintbrush. I use paintbrushes. Natural hair or even a synthetic. This is a synthetic paintbrush, but it's a very smooth, soft bristle, so it functions as a makeup brush. And if you know how to select brushes correctly, you don't have to spend as much as a makeup brush. These are like the quality almost of a makeup brush. And so moisturizing is important because you're going to be using more foundation, and whether you're oily or dry skinned, it's still important to moisturize because foundation sucks all of that moisture up. You don't want it to be sucking it up from your skin. And we all know our zones. I sort of start from my driest zone and then move outward, the least on the outside of your face line, because that's closest to the hairline, and there's already oils from your hair coming in from that area. Okay, now foundation. I use Lancome, and this is it's a tint. It's not as heavy, it's not full coverage, and it has a little bit of moisturizing in it, which is good for me because I tend to be dry skinned. And this is not necessarily what a makeup artist would tell you to do. I use my foundation sort of a lighter tone, and I use it as my concealer. So like the areas that I need it the most are around my mouth, my nose, and my eyes. And I put my heaviest right there, and then I move out, I fan out. And this is a lot of foundation right now. I have a certain technique with this. I just kind of let it sit on my skin. Not that much on my forehead, actually. Not that close to the hairline. I put my heaviest foundation further from the hairline. More in the center. I start in the center of my face, and then fan out. So what you see here is a very heavy coat of foundation. Just let it sit there. Let it dry a bit. And then I use this really cool kabuki brush. It's just a very dense soft bristle, but dense, so that this is what I use to spread it out, smooth it out. You see, I'm not pulling on my skin with my fingers or anything. Prevention is the best medicine. You know, Botox is expensive. You want to keep your skin as young and the youthful properties of your skin as long as possible. Okay. I'll start with my eyes now. I use the smallest brush for my darkest colors, and then increment from there. So my middle brush will be for my medium tones, and then this heavier, lusher brush for my light tones. Alright, I'm going back to my Lorac. Little black box. And today, this has been what I've been doing lately. It's July, it's summer. I don't like to wear as deep of an eyeshadow. Okay, so instead of the brown, I'm going to use this red tone as my heavy tone. See that gorgeous copper? And I want to talk about using complexity in color. Okay, my goal when I do my makeup is to still look as natural as possible. Okay? And as an artist, I know how to mix color well, and there's something fascinating about complementary color. Like, it's great to have purple eyeshadow and it just looks purple and everyone can see you're wearing purple all over, okay? In this case, I'm going to use purple as a neutral. Alright, so I started with this red copper tone, right? My middle tone, my middle brush, I'm going to use purple. But at the end of all this, you're not even going to know I'm wearing purple eyeshadow. You're just going to see this iridescent, magical makeup. And I get questioned about this all the time, but I think what people are allured by, it's like, what? How many colors are there in there? It just, there's depth. See how the purple sort of neutralizes the red and the copper. Okay? Now my lush brush is going to be for my lighter color, and that will be this orangey, like a peach. It's the most gorgeous seashell peach pearl. This is what I'm going to use to fan it out, blend. Okay. Now, my final secret weapon with this tiny little bristle is my highlight. This rich pearl. It's not white, it has gold in it. I use that for the inner corner, right under my eyebrow. Just a little touch here. My eyebrows are very full right now. I've been meaning to go to my eyebrow lady. She's an amazing threader. We do eyebrow threading. But when you get the right shape on your eyebrow, you don't need to do that as often. Okay, eyeshadow, now mascara. I don't want to take too long on my mascara. If you do your mascara right, it can take several minutes. Okay. Start from the base. Okay. So that's the beginning of daytime makeup